Hi guys, today I'm going to be talking about Moogoo's Natural Milk Wash. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about Moogoo the company, and then I'm going to talk about the product. I'm going to highlight a few of the ingredients and then tell you my opinion of it. My name's Sharon, welcome back to my channel. Make sure you guys subscribe below and turn on notifications to get the latest updates. Okay, so let's get started. Moogoo is a small, family-owned and operated business based out of Australia. They do have a few warehouses in different parts of the world, such as the US and the UK. Moogoo is concerned about the environment. So one example of this is that in Australia, some of their warehouses and offices are primarily solar powered, so they're solar run, and I find that to be pretty awesome. They also have purchased a machine which allows them to reuse or upcycle cardboard boxes or old cardboard. So it shreds that and they use that as packing material, which is another thing that I find to be totally awesome. Moogoo does not test on animals. They state here that they test on themselves. I am kind of wary about companies like that. However, they also test in the labs. So they have to test their products to make sure that the preservatives are working, and preservatives are awesome ingredients in your products. So if anything has water in it or is water-based, such as honey or aloe, it does need a preservative, and the reason for that is it's going to keep natural microorganisms like bacteria, gram-A and positive bacteria, yeast, mold, and fungus from growing into your products. So you do want to have preservatives. Now, preservatives, there are different types of preservatives, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that later. All the thing that Moogoo has going for it, I really like. However, their prices were a little bit more than what I was used to spending. They did have a 15% off discount coupon, and I used it like once or twice. I haven't seen it for a while. They don't really have a lot of sales. Sometimes when they're changing a product or changing the packaging, they might run a sale. I do have a $10 off coupon for you guys, and it's good off your first order of $40 or more, and you can find that listed below. So let's talk a little bit about the product. So first I want to talk about the container. It is a pump top container. It doesn't lock at all. Like some products, like I know from Shea Moisture, if you twist them one way, they lock. If you twist them the other way, they unlock. They do not have this feature in here. The product, they say, is good for 36 months. I'm going to talk a little bit about the labeling. They say they use 6 gentle, natural, low irritant cleansers. We choose not to use cheap, harsh petroleum-based ingredients that may foam well but can be irritating and drying to the skin. So they kind of do feed into the chemophobia, and I kind of do believe some of that. So some of the ingredients here, like it does say it's pH balance, so it's pH balance for your skin. It's free of paraffin, paraben, and phenoxyethanol. Phenoxyethanol is a type of natural preservative. I think it's rated on EWG as a 4. If you follow EWG, I know they are very controversial. It is a very cheap, like affordable preservative. Some people do have irritations to it, but that can be said for any natural product. So for example, one of my daughters is allergic to beeswax. I had a balm that we were using on her eczema, and her eczema just kept getting worse and worse, and I didn't know what to do. I had no idea, and I finally figured out that it was connected to the beeswax, and I stopped using that, and her eczema got better so much faster. So it was pretty awesome. And they state here they test on themselves and not animals. They say that they are very gentle. So it says it's a face cleanser formula for all of your body, and this was one reason I bought it. So because their products are more expensive and I'm trying to get a little bit more minimalistic and work through the things I have, I like the fact that I could use this on my face and my body. I actually don't like this on my body because I feel like it's so gentle. Like I kind of like the something that's like a little gritty or a little more exfoliant to use on my body. I do use this on my kids though, so it is fine to use on my children. There's nothing in it that they are allergic to, but as with any natural product, please patch test. Like I said, my daughter was allergic to beeswax, so patch test even though it does have all natural things in it. So let's talk a little bit about the ingredients. So some of their ingredients here, what they've done is they list the INCI or the INCI name. And then in parentheses, they either have the vernacular name or an explanation of what it is. They have not done this for everything, and I really wish they had. So the first ingredient is aqua. We should know that is water, but it is water. And then they have a glucose-based cleanser. There's something else without information. Another canola-based cleanser, glucose-based cleanser, a plant-based emulsifying wax. coconut-derived cleanser, a skin conditioner, a glucose-based cleanser, a few other ingredients without information, hydrolyzed milk protein, and fragrant oil. So this is not vegan. It does have milk protein in it, and it has fragrant oil in it. Now, fragrance is one of those things, me personally, it's the first thing I look for in a product. So you're going to find there's two types of fragrances. You can use your natural or synthetic. And a lot of people, myself included, I thought that natural is better. And essential oils are often used in natural fragrances. Now, the problem with essential oils is that they are not safe for everyone. There are certain types of people who are, for example, if you're pregnant or nursing, you have an infant or a young child, if you're on medication or have a pre-existing medical condition, or animals, especially birds, if you have pets, but also cats, sometimes dogs, you do have to be careful about the essential oils that you use. Even if you have no medical conditions, you have no pets or no nothing, some people just don't like the smell of certain essential oils. Like, for example, I don't like the smell of eucalyptus. So fragrant oil here, and they put in parentheses phthalate free. So as you might know, fragrance is evil. And the reason for that is because of the phthalates. So if you go into the natural community, fragrance is just, I try to buy things that are either use essential oils, herbs, CO2s, things like that, or like this, they use an phthalate free fragrance, and they have written on their website, and at first I was really turned off because it is synthetic, like it's supposed to be bad, right? Synthetic. And they said that they were using essential oils. But like I said before, I just gave you guys 7 groups of people, and there's probably more, who have to be careful around essential oils. And they said because not everybody could use the essential oils, they decided to scrap that idea, and now they're using a fragrant oil or fragrance oil, and it is phthalate free. So that is something that I like. I have found that most companies are doing the opposite. They're moving away from these synthetic fragrances and they're using essential oils. And I'm also just very wary about essential oils. I do like essential oils. You guys can see I have a diffuser running in the background. However, they are very potent and you have to treat them with respect. So this is something I admire about Moogoo. So I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. Where's my tissues? There it is. So let's put it on. Okay, so can you guys see? I'm not sure why there is white here. This might be the milk protein. I think there's an issue with the emulsifier. I'm not exactly sure. I did shake this a whole bunch before the video. I'm going to shake it again and show you guys that for some reason there is white in here. And this is well within the expiry date. So as you see, there's white again. So I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, like if they want it to be like that. Or if they have an issue with the emulsifier. Let's see if I can get closer. But you guys can see like the white is not mixed with the clear for whatever reason. So I don't know if they're doing that to make it look pretty and swirly, or there's an issue with the emulsifier. I don't know. This is good for 36 months, the shelf life. So after you open it, it's good for 36 months, which is 3 years. And I have not had it that long. I think I've had about 1.5 to 2 years. I have not used this very much. And the reason behind that is I find it to be a little too gentle. I have a face wash that I'm using, and I do on occasion use this on my face. I don't really use this on my body, and I do use bar soap on my body. I am going to be using this on my kids, but they have other things that they're going to go through. The fragrance in here, I will say that even though it does have a fragrance oil in here, I can't really smell it, and I'm not sure. I think maybe what they're using the fragrance oil for is to kind of cancel out some of the other smells that they have in here, because natural ingredients can have distinct smells. So I would probably repurchase this for my children. I am using Shea Moisture on them, and I really don't like Shea Moisture. You guys can watch. I've got a playlist of Shea Moisture. I don't like Shea Moisture anymore. So I would repurchase this for my kids. I wouldn't repurchase it for myself. I'd really like to hear from you guys. So I did tell you guys about the company, the product, the ingredients, and my opinion of it. Now it's your turn. Let me know if you've purchased anything from Moogoo. What did you buy and what you think of it? Please leave a comment below. I love hearing from you guys. Make sure you like this video and give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications to get the latest updates. I'll see you guys later.